Hey, it's Mr. G, and today we're going to be going over the 7th chord. The 7th chord is the blues chord. So when we talk about playing the 12-bar blues, we talk about playing the blues, the chord that we're going to be playing is the 7th chord, otherwise known as the dominant 7th chord. And if you take a major chord is your 1st, 3rd, and 5th. For example, for a G major, it would be your 1st, 3rd, and 5th would be your G, B, and D. So if I was to play a G major open chord, this is what it would look like. I got a G, B, and D in there. But when we play the 7th chord, it's your 1st, 3rd, 5th, and your 7th flatted. So for a G 7th, it would be G, B, and D, your 1st, 3rd, and 5th, plus the 7th flatted, which would be your F. So a G7 open chord would be like this. A G open is like this. And then a G7th open chord is like this. So you kind of tell, you get that bluesy sound. And when we go through this blues chords, we're going to be memorizing and learning our 7th open chords. And that's what I'm going to be going over today. I'm going to be going over A through G. And we're going to be, really taking a deep look at those 7th open chords so you can be familiar with them, so you can go ahead and memorize them. And they're all open, A through G, except for the F. But I will just play an F bar chord there, an F dominant 7th barred chord. So let's go through and let's break down those blues dominant 7th open chords for you. And I'm going to start with A7, okay? So let's look at the A7th open chord. This is what it looks like and sounds like. In the A7th open chord, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this 5th string open. That's your A, just play it open. And then I'm going to place my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string to play that E note. Then I'm going to play that open 3rd string, that G. I'm going to play that open. And then I'm going to place my ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and play that C sharp. And then I'll go ahead and play that 1st string, that open E. So that A7th open chord looks and sounds like this. So that's the A7th open chord. Now let's go ahead and do the B7th open chord. The B7th open chord looks and sounds like this. And what I'm going to do for this chord is I'm going to place my middle finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret to play that B note. Then I'm going to place my index finger on the 4th string, 1st fret to play that D sharp note. And then I'm going to place my ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string to play that A note. Then that 2nd string, that B, I'm going to play it open. Then I'm going to place my little finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string to play that F sharp note. And then when I put them all together, it sounds like this. And that's your B7th open chord. Now let's go ahead and play the C7th open chord. The C7th open chord looks and sounds like this. And And for this chord, I'm going to start off with a C with my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string to play that C. And then I'm going to place my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string to play that E. And then I'm going to place my little finger on the 3rd string, 3rd fret to play that B flat. And then I'll place my index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string and play that C. And then I'll play that 1st string, that E, I'm just going to play that open. So it looks and sounds like this. So that's your C 7th open chord. Now let's go ahead and do the D 7th open chord. The D 7th open chord looks and sounds like this. And for this chord, I'm going to start off with the D, that open D on the 4th string. Play that string open. And then I'm going to place my middle finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, to play that A. Then I'm going to place my index finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, to play that C. And then I'm going to place my ring finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, to play that F sharp. So when you pull them all together, it sounds and looks like this. So that's your D 7th open chord. Now let's play your E 7th open chord. Your E 7th open chord sounds and looks like this. So what we're going to do, we're going to play that E, that 6th string, play it open. Then that 2nd fret of the 5th string, put your middle finger there and play that B. Then that 4th string, just play it open, that open D. Then place your index finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, to play that G sharp. Then the 2nd string, play that open B. Then that 1st string, play that open E. So when you put it all together, it sounds and looks like this. And that's your open E. Now the F7, you can't really play it open, but we could just do a little bar chord there just so you have something to memorize, even though we cover the shape with the blues video on the best blues 7 bar chords in this course. But just take, for the F7, just take your index finger and just bar it over all 6 strings, okay? And then place your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then place your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So basically you have an F here on the 6th string, you have a C on the 5th string, you have an E flat on the 4th string, you have an A on the 3rd string, you have a C on the 2nd string, and you have an F on the 1st string. And that's your F7. So let's look at also your G7th open chord, okay? Your G7th open chord. And so basically for this chord, I'm going to take my ring finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and play that G. I'm going to place my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string to play that B. I'm going to play that D on the 4th string. So play the 4th string open, play that open G string, your 3rd string open. And then play that B open on the 2nd string. And then take that index finger and place it on the 1st fret of the 1st string to play that F. And when you pull it all together, here's your G7th chord. So that's some great open 7th chords to memorize. Again, take your time, memorize those chords, because you'll be playing them a lot when you're playing the blues, all right? So again, keep on jamming.